You know what? I actually enjoyed this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. I actually found myself entertained for the most part of this episode. Like, for real, it's been a while that I can actually come on here on YouTube and say that. You guys know if you watch my Raw reviews every week, it's always me being angry about something and saying, oh my God, this episode was terrible. But you know what? This week's episode was actually a pretty solid episode in my opinion. I actually was kind of entertained watching for the most part of it. You know, my major complaints is that the opening segments need to change and the main event matches need to be a little bit more interesting. I am sorry, I gotta put that out there because the opening segment, like seriously, it's another authority promo saying, oh, he's a B-plus player, no one's better than us, we're the authority, the game, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, ugh. No one's gonna step on our toes, you step on our toes, we're gonna kick your ass, blah, 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 Seth Rollins' future, blah, 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 blah. It's like the same shit. Can we please get new opening segments? Can we get fresher stars in the opening segments? Can we get a match, for fuck's sakes, to kick off Monday Night Raw for once? That'd be great. Not a long 20-minute promo that is with the same storyline where we know how it's going to end. Main event matches, too. I'm sorry. Besides Sting showing up to save bad WWE main events again, I didn't care. I didn't care that John Cena had to defend his stupid #1 contendership. Who cares? John Cena defended his #1 contendership. Who was he facing? Seth Rollins, who he has beaten before. Big Show, who he has beaten numerous times before. And Kane, who he has beaten numerous times before. Why in the blue fuck am I super invested in this main event? I am not. So please, 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 WWE, find a better way to kick off your shows and find a better way to end your shows. Because you're not going to be able to have Sting come out there and save all the bad WWE main events you're giving us. And that's just the truth. We can't always have Sting come out to save bad WWE main events every single week, even though that would be pretty awesome. But other than that, I actually enjoyed this week's episode of Raw. You know, yes, the Royal Rumble card is rushed, but hey, at least they did a good job announcing the card. And a lot of the matches featured tonight were featuring those Royal Rumble matches, so I was fine with that. I liked how a lot of the Royal Rumble favorites got really good segments and they actually did something different with their characters that is not stupid. Like, for example, Bray Wyatt. Instead of having Bray Wyatt come out there to cut another long-winded promo that is going over the head of many, many casual fans, you have Bray Wyatt go out there and wrestle a match and beat Daniel Bryan. That's good. Bray Wyatt wrestling is good, people. He doesn't need to always go out there and cut a promo. You water down his material and you make his words less effective, if you have him come out every single week to cut a damn promo. Now Bray Wyatt can wrestle and win matches. That's what you need to do with this Bray Wyatt character to refresh him. He doesn't need to cut a promo about the circle of the earth and how he has the whole world in his hands. No, he can actually go out there and actually wrestle a match. That is fine. Yes, I get it. Kane got involved in the match. Whatever. Who cares? They're trying to build up that dumb Kane and Daniel Bryan match on SmackDown. I mean, seriously, speaking of dumb main events on SmackDown, like, does anyone think Daniel Bryan's going to lose that match? No, I don't think so. But also with Dean Ambrose, you know, you have where Ric Flair freaking gives Dean Ambrose his praise. Ric Flair saying, oh, I'm going to choose Dean Ambrose. Woo! And you have Dean Ambrose go and beat the Intercontinental Champion. Way to establish Dean Ambrose. Good shit right there. And Roman Reigns, my boy, cockfist. Instead of having him come out and be like, hey, you're full of suffering, succotash, son. Oh, I have a beanstalk, and I'm going to knock down the giant. Instead of him coming out there cutting these little childish promos, you have it where Roman Reigns comes out there and do what you should be doing with him. Kick fucking ass. Roman Reigns does not need to talk. My boy Cockfist doesn't need to talk whatsoever. All you need to do with this guy is have him beat the shit out of whoever's standing in his way. And that's what I like what they did with Cockfist tonight. Instead of having it where he's cutting some lame, kitty, childish John Cena promo, he's coming out there and kicking ass like he's supposed to be booked ass. An ass kicker. Freaking loved it. Good shit. Rusev, he got a win tonight. It was against R-Truth, who the fuck cares? But hey, at least he looks strong into the Rumble. So at least you're establishing, you know, the young guys who are favorites to win the Rumble, the young guys that people think could win this Rumble match. At least you gave them a good platform here tonight to actually establish the fact that they could actually win this flipping match. And then the one thing I want to point out that carried the show for me and that made the show was very entertaining was the freaking in-ring segments for the WWE reunion. WWE. Do you notice how when your legends come back, you always have really good in-ring segments? Why is that? Oh, because you let your legends go off the cuff. You let the legends say whatever the hell is on their minds. And the legends are normally straight to the point. They get the message across and they connect with the audience. Why is that? Because these people are legends. They know what works in the wrestling business. So wouldn't you think if these legends know what works in the wrestling business and knows what to keep fans' attention to, their attention spans to while they're in the middle of the ring cutting a promo, wouldn't you think your actual wrestlers would know how to do that too? Let your wrestlers be more off the cuff in these in-ring segments. I mean, seriously, I loved it. When Shawn Michaels got in Hulk Hogan's face, I was like, yes, give me another Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan match. I want to see Shawn Michaels flop around in the ring again. That shit was hilarious. Yeah, Kevin Nash, I freaking loved your promo. Hey, even X-Pac said some good lines here. JBL, he cut a good promo tonight. I'm pretty sure that wasn't scripted. JBL cut that promo by himself, damn it. Just saying. Let these wrestlers be more off the cuff and we will get more entertaining in-ring segments like we did tonight. Because shit, the in-ring segments, they were money tonight. It's not just because of the legends. It's because of what the legends were saying. It's because I could actually sit down and watch the in-ring promo not saying, wow, this was stupid. This was a waste of time. I actually gave a shit what these legends are saying. That's just me. Just if you can treat your current talent like how you treat your legends, shit, man, you would have good in-ring segments and we wouldn't be bitching about these guys not having characters. So I enjoyed this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. What about you guys? Comment section down below your thoughts on this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. Did you like this episode? Did you not like this episode? Leave your thoughts down below. Make sure you guys check out Generic Minorities channel so that way you can get a longer review of the Monday Night Raw on his channel, the Raw Review Podcast, as we like to call it. Make sure you also check out the Team Heel Podcast. And also, on my channel, sometime this week, Ace the Wrestling Nut will be making his return as me and him will be breaking it down podcast style, the WWE Royal Rumble 2015 pay-per-view. We will be predicting who should win the Royal Rumble, and we will be also predicting every single match on the card, even that terrible pre-show match. Oh, God. But hopefully you guys are excited for the content that I'm going to bring on this channel this week. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below so that way you guys can stay up to date with all the latest content. Make sure you guys give me a follow on Twitter and give this video a big old thumbs up. I'll see you all next time. Enjoy your night. Peace.